Hi, this is Jim Blasingame, the Small Business Advocate. And if you'll give me 3 minutes of your time, I'll help you have the maximum opportunity to be successful in your small business. Now let's continue our series on how to buy a small business. Here are 4 more critical factors to consider when you're thinking about buying a business. First, old sellers are the best sellers. One of the best opportunities to acquire an existing business is when you can buy one from an owner who wants to retire from a business that's still viable. 2 good reasons are they're less likely to change their mind before the transaction is complete, and they're more likely to finance a larger part of the sale price to get monthly income. But notice I said still viable. Sometimes the end of the current owner's career coincides with the end of the life of the business. Don't buy a business that should also be retiring. Number 2, assume skeletons in the closet. Every business has baggage. Every business. If your due diligence doesn't find any, you didn't look hard enough. Or even more dangerous, you want the deal so much that you rationalize what you found as not so bad. When you find the bad news, let the seller explain why it's there. If you think you can live with it, try to turn it into negotiating leverage. If you can't, walk away. Next, cold feet at closing. After no small investment of time and money, putting a small business acquisition together, many deals derail before consummation, sometimes literally at the closing table. Last-minute reluctance doesn't have to kill the deal if you're prepared. The key is to anticipate this possibility and be prepared to take appropriate communication, negotiation, and contractual steps along the way to protect yourself. Oh, by the way, you might be the one with the cold feet. Next, when to stop negotiating. Once both parties have signed the purchase contract, what's left is just to execute the transfer. But there are many steps in this process, including legal, financial, physical, and the organizational handoff. What should not be done is any further negotiation. The signed contract stipulating the terms of the deal is now a legally binding document. Any subsequent negotiation will likely corrupt the work that's gone before. Don't sign the purchase contract unless you have no more deal points to negotiate. And finally, buying a business is likely the most important transaction you'll ever make. Do it for the right reasons. Be patient, resist the urgency of others, conduct proper due diligence, negotiate the best deal for yourself, and then be prepared to operate what you're buying. Write this on a rock. Just like in marriage, no one should enter into the state of business ownership inadvisably. This is Jim Blasingame. I'll see you on the radio or on the internet at smallbusinessadvocate.com.